Here begins our tour of the great Egyptian pyramid, the only wonder of the world still with us. They are the massive structures to please the pharaohs that have ruled and have gone to the afterlife. Some scholars believe that not only were the pyramids the final resting place for certain pharaohs, but they were also a show of power. In the typical tomb pyramid, there were multiple chambers on the inside. For instance, on Khufu's pyramid, there are three chambers. The lower chamber is believed to be the original chamber built for Khufu's body, but he changed his mind and wanted it higher up in the pyramid. To get to the king's chamber in the pyramid, one must go into the entrance, which is to the north, walk about 100 feet, and find the ascending passage. The passage is very narrow and would go upwards, which leads to the grand gallery. The end of the grand gallery would open up to the king's chamber, which is where Khufu is believed to be laid to rest since his body wasn't found. Though in the king's chamber there are two vertical shafts, north and south walls. These were first believed to be air vents, but later went to the conclusion that they were passageways to lead the pharaoh's spirit to the heavens. In the center of the king's chamber was a rectangular sarcophagus, yet no body was found, and the original sarcophagus fell into the river when it was being transported. Some scholars speculate that it wasn't a sarcophagus at all, since it was made up of granite and had water damage on it. Not to mention, it wasn't decorated like all the other pharaohs. Now, walking in the entrance again and going up the ascending passage, but going straight instead of the grand gallery, is the queen's chamber. The chamber is where Khufu's queen was laid to rest. A pharaoh would want to go to the afterlife with his queen, but that's one of the most sound theories to why it's there. Now entering the pyramid once more, there will be a descending passage. This leads to the original chamber that Khufu was going to be laid to rest, but instead and wanted to be higher up in the pyramid. Now there are a few other theories for what the pyramids were used for, and certain scholars believe that only two of the pyramids are actually tombs. The others were observatories that lined up perfectly with Orion's belt and the main constellation of Leo, the zodiac sign. Then there is another pyramid believed to have been some sort of battery. Finding a trench below one of the pyramids that happened to be in line with the Earth's magnetic field, the water naturally would generate electricity. Some scholars believe it's true, since in some pyramids there is no soot marks on the walls, so there is no evidence of torches. Keep in mind that with these theories, there may be more mysteries in the pyramids than scholars and archaeologists first thought.